ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the lounge. You've landed at Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. And on weekends, we all join together as one giant, dysfunctional family of misfits to play a game that I have conjured in my cluttered mind. Okay, how was that for an opening? Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Right now, I am a little bit out of it today, frankly, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I can make it through this. I explain more on the commercial break, but this particular birthday was so interesting. A lot going on. The subject of said birthday is a fascinating person, in my opinion. But, there's just so many angles I could have taken and a lot to do. But here's the bottom line. We are going to be celebrating February 7th, 1959, in honor of Karen Peterson. That's Karen Peterson. I will probably refer to her as Kay, because her husband Basil does, and I want to be like Basil in all I do. So, these questions will be based on things that happened, on that date in particular, on February 7th in general. It could be February 7th of the year 25, or 1959, things that happened then, things associated with her hobbies or her passions, ladies and gentlemen. So, but while I have you, let me pause for a moment, because something happened that I'm in love with this, and I would like to share it with you. So, un momento, por favor. Por favor. I can't do it. How do you feel about that, ladies and gentlemen? I feel so strongly about it, I'm going to replay it, I hope. So there you have that little bit of info. It's going to be jazzed up a little bit more. Hats off. Tip your bandana, remove your banana clip for our dear sweet one and only, number 5, Osama 5 came up with that. Yeah, baby. I'm telling you, I'm crazier than normal today, so get a hold of yourselves and enjoy this lovely game. And by the way, might I impose upon you to hit like? It would be delightful if you would just simply press like. Live for you. And here I've been. Here I've been, walking like a hurricane. It doesn't really go. Okay. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Basil. Hello. I'm glad you arrived to celebrate your dear wife's birthday. Happy birthday to Karen. Karen, I'm going to be calling her Kay. And here's the little card that I have made for her. I will hold it still for just a moment so you can get a grip on the beauty of it all. Just the wonder. So, I've decided henceforth, for those who live here in the United States, I can send you these in the mail if you want. I know it's quite an honor, but, it might be something you can use for kindling for a fire or whatever the case may be. Stoner Grandma, hello, welcome everybody. I have Pat Hacker. K, I think is the name. KK. Jean is here. Batty, Watcher, Nicholas, RB, Basil, and Stoner Grandma. And that little Lounging with Lisa, the opening or whatever, was done by our delicious Osama 5. So, we'll just want to show you that you are in the lounge. Well, I'm so excited to be able to do whatever. I'm sitting on the buddy bench, so I shouldn't fall over. Hi, Mark Damon. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the announcements. I'm not sure where Benny is, but I suspect she'll be here shortly. That's the sound of the buddy bench. I might move this over just a bit. Free thinker, free thinker. Very good. Okay, the announcements, clearly. Happy early birthday to Kay Peterson, K, the letter K. February 7th, 1959, that will be the focus. This is week number 23, ladies and gentlemen, of live lounging. Right now, I'd like to request that everybody kind of subscribes to one another. Watchers sending birthday cakes and, all that jazz. I tried to find one, but I couldn't. I couldn't find one. If people could press like while I read the announcements, that would be wonderful. Let's see. We're going to have our moment of silence of good vibes ending here in a second for, especially for Colleen, my friend Colleen that lives here in this town. I can't explain why I've been sworn to secrecy, but she needs some really good vibes floating her way, please. And also all sick loungers and lounger associates. So if we could have our moment of silence. Hello, Cryptic. Welcome to the lounge. I don't think I'm going to smoke. I know it's a shock. We are now having, it looks like, the moment of silence. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. You know I can only be silent for so long. I shall now name the loungers of the week. Gee, I wonder who one could be. One of them is Karen Peterson. The other is Basil Peterson. And a woman who is not able to join the live shows ever. But her name's Janet Applegate. And she lives in a neighboring little hamlet here. I'm already stripping, Batty. Yeah, she can't really partake in the live gigs, but she always listens back later. Sometimes she listens during. But those are your loungers, and here's why, and then we will move on. Karen, I had to write stuff down, you know, because I'm forgetful. I don't know her super well, but any wife of Basil's is a friend of mine. I'm getting all choked up over it. She is a defender of wildlife and also stands up for the average Joe or Jane. Plus, it's her birthday, so it's mandatory that she is a lounger. Hats off to Karen, or Kay, henceforth. Basil is one of my oldest online friends. He's been helpful in terms of gently, yet effectively, explaining things to me. Never indicated that he thought I was dumb or asked dumb questions, and I appreciate that. And he loves Mother Earth, and he lives accordingly, which would mean that Kay does as well. Isn't that crazy? Janet, a woman you don't know, but she's really great. She would fit in so well here. She always listens. She can't do the chat. She's overcome a lot. She had a terrible car accident. I mean, hideous, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't think she'd live. And she has just, you know, over time with therapy and whatnot, come back from that. And she's been a wonderful peace activist kind of person, always sharing the good vibes and all that. So those are your loungers. Hats off to Karen and Basil Peterson and Janet of Geneva, PA. Benny, welcome. Did I miss anyone else? I don't think I did. I got notification of my own live gig. Could people get the likes going here? We have 18 people and 8 likes. Hello, Washington Weed Reviews. Weed Review. Okay, for those who are just coming in, Rox is here. Everybody, hats off to Rox. Rox. We are celebrating Kay. Basil, can you see those kind of old-fashioned? Can you see this fairly well? Press 1 if you can see these little doodads. Tia! Okay, good. Okay, wonderful. Tia, welcome. Okay. Tia, by the way, I have an idea for your request for the, lounger deal. By the way, loungers get to pick a topic that I can, I'll do a video pertaining to that. Look at this. I'm trying to be all celebratory today. Okay, we're going to play. We're going to start right now, ladies and gentlemen. Here goes. Okay, this is a form of wildlife observation. Hi, Mick. Okay. In which the observation of blank is a recreational activity or a citizen science. It can be done with the naked eye, through a visual enhancement device like binoculars and telescopes, by listening for the sounds of the object in question, or by viewing public webcams. Any way you look at this, Karen enjoys this hobby. Yes, I know these are so difficult. Bird watching is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, now that that's been divulged, I can tell you why I'm drinking from the hummingbird cup is because of that. Yes. Am I missing anybody? I'm in a panic that I'm going to miss. I wrote down Tia. Okay. Now we shall flip to here. Okay. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always telling you to hang on, but uno momento. I'm a giant plum today, and there's a reason for that as well. Okay. Jesse Deadhead. Hello there, hun. Deadhead. Okay, Jesse Ventura once had a show on Aura TV that describes the life that Karen and hubby live. It's associated with disconnecting from the regular way of life. Setting that aside. Yes, welcome all people. Yes, Jean is correct. Jean got it right. I will not say it out loud. Everybody's getting it right. Benny, Watcher, Mark Damon said conspiracy theory. No, that would be the lifestyle that I lead, Mark. Yes, Free's right and Nico's right. It's off the grid, ladies and gentlemen. I got my hair cut. How do you feel about it? Don't comment on that. I got to move this before it drops into my coffee. Okay. Next question. If not, oh, by the way, if somebody comes in and I don't, announce your name right away, just somebody highlight my name and I will get to it. Okay. If not for the efforts of a German-Dutch lens maker named Hans Lippershey, Karen might not be able to enjoy one of her favorite pastimes. Lippershey referred to his particular design as a Dutch perspective glass. What might Karen's pastime be? One of them. This one. I see we're having loose hairs already. I'm adorable? Okay. Hard to say with the party hat. No, not wine, but that's an interesting answer, Rox. Very. Not reading. No. Yes. Nicholas got it right. Well, no, that's not right. I'm sorry. I just saw the first part. I'm sorry. No. I'm going to give the answer. It is stargazing and or using a telescope or astronomy in general. Astronomy, ladies and gentlemen. There's more information about this. I don't think that Benny has to drop a link, but let me go ahead and read to you. It's quite a common belief that Italian astronomer Galileo Galilei, I hope I'm saying that right, invented the telescope, but this is not strictly true. The earliest workings toward the design of the refracting telescope were made by German-Dutch lens maker Hans Lippershey in 1608. During Lippershey's time, the name telescope was not used until 3 years later, and he referred to his design as the Dutch perspective glass, which he used for seeing things far away, as if they were nearby. Galileo, was the first person to use a telescope for astronomical purposes. After hearing about Lippershey's work in 1609, he improved on the design and, using his new telescope in 1610, discovered the 4 largest moons of Jupiter, which I'm not going to even try to read here, and the physical features of the moon. There you have that. Am I missing anyone? Is everybody here? Let's all be excited that we're here together. All right, I'm going to do something here. Osama! Hello there, Sugar Beet. I played the Lounging with Lisa. It's going through my mind. Everybody, let's just take a moment. Yes, you should, Washington, or you shouldn't. Let's take a moment to Osama, the Lounging with Lisa person is here. Thank you, Osama. Clearly, you can tell I'm excited about it. Cat's Cradle. We're celebrating Basil's wife, Kay. With a K party. Okay. Cat. Thank you. That's so much fun. Okay. Moving along. All right. Okay. This is fairly, whatever. K and B, that means Karen and Basil. Actually, that's water. K and B love all sorts of animals, but currently only employ this type on their plot o' land. Some might refer to them as the ladies, as they zoom about in a wild and free fashion. Of what am I speaking? Yes, Freethinker got it right. Cat got it right. Nicholas got it right. Watcher got it right. The answer is indeed chickens, ladies and gentlemen. Chickens. Yes. Okay. On February 7th, remember, it can be, okay, whatever. On February 7th, 1962, this award-winning country superstar entered the world. He's glad he didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. I wonder if he was born as the thunder was rolling and lightning striking. This table's wobbling. It's making me a little bit upset. No, no, no. These are interesting answers, but no. Nicholas got it. Tia got it. And I like these. Hi there, I'm Glenn Campbell. It's not Glenn Campbell. It is Garth Brooks, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Washington Weed Reviews came in with it as well. Okay. I hate YouTube, says Osama. Do you want to refresh? I can take a moment and refresh. In fact, one moment, please. I'm just going to put some, warm this up, and I have to set my timer. I forgot. Hi, Mars. Okay, there's a festive area behind me. Everybody disappeared. Okay. The Queen guy. All right, let's see here. I'm going to try to get through this one page. And, Benny Loco, this will be, you'll see at the end. Okay. In 1930, he made history when he became the first person from the U.S. of A. to win a Nobel Prize in Literature. He was born on the same date as Kay, but just a few years earlier, as his birthday was February 7, 1885. Interestingly enough, they both, what do they both do? Have had a passion for human rights, workers' rights, and the oppressed of the world in general. Not yet, not yet. The answer's not come in yet. Rox was born in... Oh, Rox, send me your birthday. We'll celebrate wildly. I can move to this page. No, but that's a thoughtful answer, Nicholas. That song, Lounging with Lisa, is going through my mind wildly. I wish I could... No, it's not Henry James. That's also another good one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give the answer. It's Sinclair Lewis. And for more information, well, I'll read a little bit more right now. A bit more about Sinclair Lewis. Although credited with saying, when fascism comes to America, it will be wrapped in the flag and carrying a cross, his official society has never been able to find said quote among his works. Researchers all agree that it sounds like his style, though. In 1902, he entered the Oberlin Academy, and in 1903 went to Yale. There he wrote for the Yale Literary Magazine. In Yale, how many times can Yale be in here? Lewis met Jack London and collaborated with him in writing short stories. Meanwhile, he worked hard to make a living. In 1906, he worked as a janitor at Upton Sinclair's socialist commune, Helicon Hall. In March of 1907, the hall burnt to the ground by the thugs of the capitalist ruling class. That's what it says here. So we can go ahead, if you want to drop the link and you find out more about Sinclair Lewis and Mark Twain and Helen Keller and other like-minded thinkers. It's democracyandsocialism.com. If you have that link, Benny, and you drop it, I will give you $1. I won't really. So, yeah, the link's too long. It's, okay, it's democracyandsocialism.com. democracyandsocialism.com if you want to know more about, you know, him and others. Okay. It's too long to drop? That's strange. Oh, that's a good quote. Osama says, God created war so that Americans would learn geography. Yes. Okay. Well, if you can't drop it, it's no big deal. They can... Hello, Jason. Welcome to the lounge, my sweet. And Mick's here. I forgot to write down Mick. Everybody, welcome Jason to our lovely lounge. I am so dry today. Okay. Here goes. This woman, who was born on February 7, 1867, seems to have quite a bit in common with our dear Karen. even though they are separated by time. Both love the outdoors and live or lived in cabin structures without electrical wires getting in the way of their views of nature. The older woman is a famous author of books for young readers. I wonder if Karen's pa called her Half Pint. Boy, am I thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty. No, it's not Ma Barker. Yes, Osama got it right, but I will let others come in. The Berenstain Bear. It's Berenstain, isn't it, Rocks? Yep, Benny got it right as well. Jean got it right. Osama got it right. The answer is indeed Laura Ingalls Wilder. Isn't that strange how they kind of have stuff in common? Okay. Here's an across the pond one, more or less. Yes, the Stoner Grandma. That is right. Yep, Laura Ingalls Wilder. Okay. This across the pond author was born on February 7, 1812. He usually comes to mind around the holiday season due to one of his famous stories which introduced us to 4 of these out-of-the-world characters. Out-of-the-world characters. You know how I like to do quotes. Thank you, Washington. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much love, Lisa. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Yes, Dickens is right. RB got it right. Free Thinka, Mark Damon, Nicholas, Jean. I'm digging Rock's comments here. Answers, they're adorable. And that's a good guess too, Stoner, but the answer is Dickens, and Basil got it right as well. Where am I here? Oh, I already did that. Okay. A hush falls upon the crowd because I'm shutting up for once. Okay, Mick, you're allowed to play, by the way. If Mick is still here. All right, okay. On February 7, 1238, the Mongols burned this city in Russia, which, strangely enough, has the same first name as a current world leader. So the name of the place was a, current world leader's name as well. Right now. Yosefan, you blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. People watching this back later might wonder what that was all about. It's because Batty put something. No, no, Basil. No. First name. I should have said first name of a world leader. Oh, first name. Let's go. You can do it. Cute answer, RB, said Putin's. Donald Duck is wrong. Okay. It's Vladimir, Russia. Vladimir, Russia. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, that's... Oh, wait. You know what? I skipped something on page 1. Here we go. Karen's roots run deeply through Russia and also flow down this river, which is widely regarded as the national river of Russia. Her grandparents hail from that region and eventually immigrated to Shebogan, which I don't know if I'm saying right. That's it. That's the question. Yes. Yes, Mick got it right. Yes. And Mark Damon close enough, and RB and Nicholas Miller and Jean. Yes, that is the answer indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Volga, V-O-L-G-A river, is the longest river in Europe and is also Europe's largest river in terms of discharge and watershed. It flows through central Russia and into the Caspian Sea. It's widely regarded as the national river of Russia. And behind me I have a map. I can show you where that river runs, ladies and gentlemen, don't you know? Okay. Okay. Here is, I'm glad Mick's playing. He will get everything right. On February 7, 1940, Walt Disney's second feature-length movie premiered in New York City. I can't tell a lie because it's already long enough. I didn't care for the movie. What was it? No. Good answer, though. No. Good answer. These are, yes, Jason got it right. As did Free. As did Mick. As did Basil. Watcher. My delightful Ranch Benny Loco. The answer is indeed Pinocchio. You know, I'm trying to take it down a notch because last weekend I was, wildly all over the map. Mick, do you like what I made for Karen Peterson? because they're off the grid type people and they have chickens. The chicken is saying LOL. Okay. All right, here we go. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. A Boeing 707 Pan Am Flight 101 left London Airport early on the morning of February 7th, 1964, bound for New York City. Who were the passengers? I hope I have everybody down here. Down, down, down. Remember to press like, everyone. We have 20 people and 16 likes. Let's get her going. Get her going. Oh, dear. Row. Yes. Nicholas came in with it. Basil, free thinker. And the answer is, pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the answer. The answer is the Beatles. Oh my gosh. Pat Hacker. Hang on. Is Pat Hacker still here? This is Mars. Hi, Pat Hacker. Okay. Oh, good Lord. I'm just reading to see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, this is wild and crazy. Here goes. On February 7, 1943, the U.S. government announced that this rationing would go into effect in 2 days. It's quite possible that souls were crushed and tongues wagged over the announcement. Where'd Tia go? Did she go in and out? Gas? No, gas is not right. No, good. These are all good answers. No, it's a really strange answer. Souls were crushed and tongues wagged over the decision or whatever I just said. Yes, Jean got it right. Jean got it right. I'm going to read you more information on this because it's crazy. And I think there's a link. I don't know if there's a link. Benny, I believe there is a link for the shoe rationing. Rationing of, it's quite possible. Okay. Many items were rationed, including shoes. Due to the serious rubber shortage, where am I here? Footwear made of rubber or with rubber soles was rationed or unavailable. Also, the military had a high need for leather, not just for shoes and combat boots, but for those popular leather flight jackets. As a result, civilians had to do with less. Okay. So, let's see here. Starting in September of 1942, men's rubber boots and rubber work shoes were placed under rationing. To obtain a new pair, a man had to apply to the local ration board, prove he needed the shoes for essential industry, not for sport, and turn in the old pair. Galoshes and overshoes were not rationed because they use less crude rubber, but sportsmen couldn't get boots, and sneakers were no longer produced, and of course, shoe rationing. I'm not sure if... And then on February 7th of 43, the U.S. did this rationing of leather shoes. Each man, woman, and child could purchase up to 3 pairs of leather shoes a year using the designated stamps. And really, that's it. I mean, you can check it out. If Benny dropped the link, I'm not sure. Do you have the link, Benny, that I sent you for the shoe rationing? Shoe ration link, it's very important, I'm sure. Cardboard shoes were very popular as well, especially in the rainy season, says Jean. Huh. Okay. All right. On February 7, 1962. Oh, you were? I didn't. In this world, who the heck knows? Jean was joking about the cardboard, ladies and gentlemen, but I bet you $1. Oh, well, that's odd. She said the links came in connected. On the break, I'll send them separately to you and we can catch up. How's that? Would that be good? Okay. On February 7, 1962, taking a long puff on a favorite smokable item from a specific place would become more difficult as a blockade started to take effect. From which country were imports and exports being banned? Yes, Basil got it right. RB got it right. And Jean and Kat and Nicholas and Watcher and Stan. Welcome, Stan. Stan. Everybody's getting it right. Free thinker. The answer is indeed Cuba. I think that I might go ahead and take that break now so I can clear up this link situation. I'll go ahead and send them to you separately, Benny. We can kind of catch up. So I am going on my slight break. You can enjoy me when I'm gone, I'm sure. Let's see, which one is it here? That's the opening, and the break is 43. Here goes. Congratulations, pat yourself on the back. You've made it to the commercial break here on Lounging with Lisa. This is my third attempt to do this because I keep making mistakes when I do this. But so maybe I was reading from Wars of Racket. Perhaps I will try that one more time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Perpetual was in an ice fishing contest, and he stayed at the infamous trailer last night. I don't sleep super well in his absence, not to mention I took a strain of kratom that I shouldn't have taken at night because it kind of gives you a little bit of pep and energy. So I was up late, and I like to, of course, listen to, how can I put this delicately, out-of-this-world jazz as I'm going to sleep, lectures or interviews with people with UFO stuff or whatever. I got too scared at the one gentleman was being interviewed about he was targeted by the CIA and all these advanced weapons and stuff they have. Oh my gosh, it was horrifying. I was like totally afraid. Oh, and there's some sort of a cloaking device that they might have where they can be right in your house and you can't see them. Here I am alone. Oh, it was funny, ladies and gentlemen, but I had Louise in the bed with me to protect me against these evil CIA agents lurking around every corner. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of a laughing spell here. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit from chapter 1. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to give you the credentials of Smedley Butler, and I might not even get to reading chapter 1 because, well, you'll see. Okay, just briefly, he was awarded 2 Congressional Medals of Honor, one in 1914, one in 1917, Distinguished Service Medal 1919, a Major General of the United States Marine Corps, retired in 31, and on leave of absence to act as Director of the Department of Safety in Philadelphia in 32. He was a lecturer throughout the 30s, a Republican candidate for Senate. I always say for Senate in 1932, and he died in 1940. Also, something I neglect to mention, generally speaking, whilst holding up the book at the end of my videos, is that he was involved with stopping a coup, ladies and gentlemen, I like to say coup, against FDR that was underway. All these, I don't know, seedy sort of, I don't know what to call them, bigwigs approached him and they wanted him to lead this coup against FDR and just get him out of office. I'm not making this up. So he played along and then became a whistleblower and, went and told on these people. And the congressional hearings were short-lived because I think FDR was embarrassed. Or that's the official story. Who the heck knows? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? So, yes, that is something into which you may look on your own. You can find a documentary online. You can listen to it on YouTube. You can watch it. You can embrace it and get to know it. So General Smedley Butler actually stopped a coup by being a whistleblower against these seedy people that were wanting to overthrow FDR. Okay, I think I'm back. So I didn't even read a chapter because I thought I would just do this instead. I'm landing. I'm here. I'm here to rock you like a hurricane, babe. Here I am to rock you like a hurricane, baby. Okay. Did anybody new come in my absence? If so, would you? I was using the facilities and sending Benny links. Were you? Oh, good. Just not the last link because it hasn't been asked yet. Okay, I'm going to calm down. Here goes. Yes, that's right. Nicholas Prescott Bush was involved. Okay. Make me a moderator so I can post stuff. Well, I'll have to do it after this one, Nick, okay? Because I don't know how to do it now. Let me see if I know. Hang on. Let me try this, ladies and gentlemen, if you can bear with me. I'm clicking on Mick. Report, remove, put user in timeout. I'm not given the option. Okay. But I will do it after, for sure. Cryptic. I'm really delighted that you dropped in. Okay, here we go. Baskin Robbins introduced this flavor. Just keep in mind the date. Seedy people is what I said, RB. Okay. Baskin Robbins introduced this flavor on February 7, 1964. It might put you in the mind of mania and something a squirrel loves rolled into one. I love how I'm enunciating. Put you in the mind of, no, that's a good answer though, of Mania, February 7, 1964. No, these are all really cute answers though. Nutty Buddy, says Basil. Nutty Buddy. Okay, I'm going to divulge the answer and give you a little bit more information. It is beetle nut. Get it? Yeah, the Beatlemania and the nut rolled into one. All right, I tried. The 60s were characterized by Beatlemania. Just before the Beatles' first U.S. tour, a reporter from the Washington Post called up Baskin-Robbins to know what flavor they had come up with to honor the Beatles. The question caught Mr. Roberts by surprise, as he hadn't even thought about it at the time, but he quickly replied, Beetle nut, of course. The new flavor was created, manufactured, and delivered within 5 days. Wild. Crazy. Moving along, ladies and gentlemen. Within a year, this new girl on the scene went from being a teenage model to a fashion designer. Over the decades, she has had a plethora of careers and has, what has she done? Oh dear. Remained officially single other than a long-term beau. She was born in 1959. Hello, Christine. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show. No, Twiggy's a good answer. Ivanka's a good answer. These are all very good answers. But they're incorrect, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I can't believe. What flavor did they do for Elton John? I'm not sure about that. Okay. I'm going to give the answer. Stella McCarthy. The answer is Barbie. Barbie of Barbie and Ken fame. She was created, she came to life, whatever you want to call it, in 1959. So that's, wow, I can't believe it. I never stumped this crew. Never, never. Yeah, well, welcome aboard here, Christine. Oh, I know who you are. You are Batty's friend. Batty, thank you for sending us Christine. So Christine's another across the ponder. I'm so excited. Well, of course she's not real, Cat Hacker. She is to many people. I used to be a total Barbie collector. You can ask Mick. All right, here we go. Hearts around the world went pitter-patter when the first internal one was invented in 1959. It also regulated something that helped many to have productive lives. Welcome, Christine. Hit the thumbs up if you would. Thank you. Yes, Batty got it right. Batty is correct, but I'm going to... RB got it right. Watcher got it right. Good answer, Mick, but not the right one. Basil and Nicholas. The answer is indeed pacemaker. Internal pacemaker. Pacemaker. Pacemaker, pacemaker. Pace my heart. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Loco, this will probably be the last link that you have to drop today. At first glance, one might assume that an 8.2 earthquake hit Spain on February 7, 1812, but in reality it hit New Madrid. In which U.S. state? I hope you can show me. Hello, Susie. Welcome aboard. This is really great. No, Stan, good answer, but incorrect. I hope you can show me. Yes, Basil got it right. Yes, as did Watcher. The answer is, I'll give it just a second because some people run, we're not all in sync. No, Nicholas, the answer is Missouri. The show me state, get it? Okay. Now, here's more information about that New Madrid jazz. And I think that Benny will be dropping a link, I believe. Okay, more information. Just let me get a sip before I blather on incessantly. Okay, welcome to the lounge, Susie. I'm really thrilled that you're here. Really, I don't sound like it, but I am. Okay, the New Madrid earthquakes were the biggest earthquakes in American history. They occurred in the central Mississippi Valley, but were felt as far away as New York City, Boston, Montreal, and Washington, D.C. President James Madison and his wife Dolly felt them in the White House. Church bells rang in Boston. From December 16, 1811 through March of 1812, there were over 2,000 earthquakes in the central Midwest and between 6,000 to 10,000 earthquakes in the boot heel. I went into one word of Missouri, the boot heel of Missouri, where New Madrid is located near the junction of the Ohio and Mississippi rivers. So I thought that was fascinating, but I think everything is fascinating because I've learned over the last, how many weeks we've been doing this live, 23, that I don't know a lot. So it's a learning experience doing all this. Okay, bye, Christine. Thank you. I love Dirty Dancing. Live for it. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you, Basil. There, she did it. She got the link. Okay. Oh, one more thing. In the known history of the world, no other earthquakes have lasted so long or produced so much evidence of damage as the New Madrid earthquakes. 3 of the earthquakes are on the list of America's top earthquakes. The first one on December 16, 1811, a magnitude of 8.1 on the Richter scale. The second on January 23, 1812 at a 7.8, and the third on February 7, 1812 at as much as 8.8. That's crazy behavior. Okay. Okay, we're going to do some visual aids now, ladies and gentlemen, because we've established that our dear sweet birthday girl is a bird watcher. So I'm going to hold this up and see if you can identify this bird. Okay? I have to see what it's called myself. What kind of bird is this? Gosh, I'm trying to read it upside down on the back. I probably should have done this a little bit better. No, Stan, that's not correct. Nope. See, I would be terrible at this, really. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you know. It is the Twitter bird. It's the gray-crowned rosy finch. The gray-crowned rosy finch. Right here. And, of course, I decided to save things, that might come in handy for the shows, and this is one of them. It's an old calendar, from last year, and I set it aside thinking it might come in handy, and it has, because our dear sweet birthday girl is a bird watcher. Okay, let me set that aside for a moment. Oh, wait, that would have been this one. So that's still available. I'm erasing. Isn't that exciting with my eraser? Yes, you're allowed to answer, Basil. Absolutely, yes. In fact, I want you to. Yes. Okay. Because of the bird things can be... Okay. I'll be back to the visual aids in a minute, but this is the official definition of one of Karen's hobbies. The study of the sun, moon, stars, planets, comets, gas, galaxies, dust, and other non-earthly bodies and phenomena. What could it be? What could it be? Yes, Mick got it right. Surprisingly. Benny kind of got it right. Obama. Osama, Batty, Free. Everybody's getting it right. Everybody. Watcher, Nico, Basil. I'm using this cup for Karen because I assumed that she was a Bernie kind of person, by the way. And that's why I'm dressed in purple, too. Because it's her favorite color. And also, I changed into shorts. I was too hot in my giant purple pants. Okay. Here we go. According to mainstream science, I always like to throw that in, which planet in our solar system boasts the most moons with a total of 63? It is? I love the color purple. She said it's Hillary's color. No. Good. No, it's not Saturn. I will let people come in. No. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Mick got it right. Welcome, 1, 2, 3, and I hope you're feeling better. Yes, Freethinker got it right as well. You just want me to say Uranus. How's that? I just changed the accent. Yes, Nicholas got it right as well. The answer is Jupiter. Jupiter. Okay, while I have you, before you gallop away, remember, I'm having a postcard drive, okay? And let me just hold this up. And also, Benny has my address to drop in, but here it is, because I like to do things the old-fashioned way. Postcard drive. I don't care if you live in Shermansville, Pennsylvania. Please send me a postcard. And if Benny could drop that link in, I think you still have it. You should. Also, the loungers get to get with me privately, ask me to do something. Mick, while I have you, one of my, oh, you're welcome, 1, 2, 3. One of my loungers named Tia, who did come in, but I think she left, she wants me to talk about the natives that settled this area. And could you do that with me as a joint venture video? That might be fun. Just like a 10-minute video. Let me know if you're interested. We can talk later. And Jean says, I don't know if I should read this, Jean, because you, oh, hello, that's okay, Tia. But I think I'm going to, Mick knows a lot of stuff. Okay, he said yes. He's my neighbor. He's my friend from ages ago, and I love him. From the valleys. I want a postcard from anywhere. I don't care. Okay, here goes. This is the dawning of this age, which just so happens to relate to a February 7 birthday. Our area was settled by heavy, yes, Osama, Batty, Tia, Basil, Stan, Pat, Nicholas, Benny, Mark Damon. Yes, indeed. The answer is Aquarius. I will not burst into song. Okay. After this one, I'm going to do a visual aid again. So here goes. Earl Hamner. Oh, okay. I thought that was to me, Susie. I'm like, what? Earl Hamner, who created the Waltons TV show, is sometimes overlooked for his early work on this eerie and quite popular 1959 program. Some say we are living in this currently. Smokey for president. Hi, hon. For Prez. Welcome to the lounge. Welcome to the lounge. Yes, Tia. Osama, RB, Nicholas, oh my goodness, Free, Batty, Mark Damon, Basil, and Watcher. Yes, the answer is Twilight Zone. Help, I'm stepping into the Twilight Zone. Yes, I can sing at your next event. All right, we're going to do another visual with the bird. A visual bird. Okay. Here it is. What could it be? And I really need the total type because there's so many of this kind that, you know what I'm saying. I need more details, Stan. Pat, yeah, that's right. Pat Hacker got it right. Jean got it right. Basil got it right. The answer is American Goldfinch. American Goldfinch. Isn't he lovely? She, it, whatever. Absolutely. Yes, it's a bird. Very good, Smokey. Okay. Let's do one more visual. Let me see here. Did I just... No, okay. Tia, you changed your little doodad, so I didn't... You know what I mean. It takes me a minute. Okay, here's another visual. Ready, go. You didn't change. Oh, you did change. Yeah, I noticed, Tia, because it just... I noticed these things. Everybody, too many people to mention, is getting this right. Nicholas said it's a gay bird so colorful it is a cardinal. Yes, northern. That's right. Basil got the whole thing right. I love you. Okay. Let me set that aside. I just want to make sure that I'm going over everything correctly. Okay. From now on, I will mail you, if we celebrate... Susie's saying something interesting. Golden hawks live a few trees down. I hear them call. Birds are special to me, but that's sweet. I just got into them recently, but the birthday girl's hobby is looking at these and admiring them and getting to know them. I will send you your goofy birthday card. Basil, if you want to send me your email, I'm going to do that from now on because really, it should be sent to you. Okay. Kat says they have cardinals there in Hawaii. And Batty enjoys bird watching as well. Great. Okay. Here we go. If the CIA had its way, this new and prominent 1959 world leader wouldn't have made it to 1960. I'm doing good without smoking. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's correct. Mark Damon got it right. Jean got it right. Tia got it right. Basil got it right. Yes. You're cracking me up, Nicholas. I can't read this stuff out loud. The answer is indeed, yes, RB got it right. The answer is Castro. All right. Some say that these two were dragged kicking and screaming to join the rest of their 48 family members in 1959. Yes, 123, that is a P.O. box. I don't know if she dropped the link there or not. That's one of them, Kat. Yep. Here, I'll hold this up. Well, yes, Tia, that is correct. Stan is correct. RB, Nicholas. Yes, and Mick. The answer is Alaska and Hawaii. This is crazy doing this way, but it's what I do. That's my email. Do you have my physical address there, Loco? Or I guess it got blended in. It's box 5227, Conneaut Lake, Conneaut, New Word Lake, PA 16316. Postcards, don't care if they're from Atlantic, Pennsylvania. Okay, we just did that one. I'm going to do, I'm just looking at the time things here. Okay. All right. Wait, what's the answer? I forgot the answer. Hang on, I've made a mistake. I know it's hard to believe. That would be that. I got my own answer. Can you believe it? Okay. The agency here in the belly o' the beast, known affectionately as Never a Straight Answer, launched this in 1959. It kind of puts one in the mind of Laura Ingalls Wilder when she was young, and a number between 3 and 5. Nope, you have to listen carefully. That stands on the right track. Because sometimes, oh, goodbye, Jean. If you're leaving, goodbye. I live for you. You know, sometimes I'm asking for one thing. No, these are good answers, though. Okay, it puts one in the mind of Laura Ingalls Wilder when she was younger and her family, basically. And a number between 3 and 5. Hi, Kate. Oh, Kate. You popped in without letting us know. Well, I'm glad you're letting us know now. Oh, yes, Mark Damon got it right. Yes. The answer is Pioneer 4. Get it? Okay, maybe not. Moving along with speed and agility. Let me drink some more things. Thank you, Benny. Benny just put my address up there. I'm wearing the color in honor of Karen. It's also my favorite color. And you know my birthday is February 9th. We need to discuss that now before I go any further. Do you want me to do a live question and answer? I will take a survey right now. Hang on. Or stump post. Okay. Here's some instructions. If on my birthday weekend, which is the one we're going to have in a week, if you want me to do a live question and answer, press 1. If you want me to do Stump the Host, where you bring the game, and whatever you want, general trivia, if you want to concentrate on my birthday, whatever, press 2. So a live question and answer is 1, and a Stump the Host is press 2. I'm going to bring you in on this. We have 2 twos, Batty and Pat, and Watcher. Okay. Anyone else? Everyone is coming in with 2s, basically. Okay. Stan, press 3. Okay, very good. Okay, great. Stump the Host. It is. So you're in charge. I'll do a few questions that pertain to, I guess, I don't know, my life or something, and try to give you clues about it. You know what I mean. I'll I'll make 10 questions or so. It's up to you. And by the way, Karen, I just scared the hell out of Zoe. She can't hear that well even. Okay. Alrighty. This is a group, I'm sorry, of 11 long, narrow, roughly north-south bodies of water in the Empire State. The area is defined as a bioregion and is a popular destination for tourists and is the region in which our dear birthday girl has made an off-the-grid life for herself and her delightful husband, Basil. Yes, Osama came in with it. And so did Freethinker. How unusual, Free. And so did RB, and so did Benny Loco. The answer is indeed Finger Lakes. I'm going to do another visual aid, and Kat also got it, and Nicholas. I know some computers run slower, so I try to take that into consideration. And then we're going to wind down. I'm going to do my closing and all. It's been just crazy. I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm, okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Visual aid. He walks down the, how's it go? He walks down the something, blah, blah, blah. Hop banana, bob banana, singing his song. Yes, absolutely. Everybody's getting it. Everyone. I can't even begin to name who all's getting it. The answer is Robin, and it's the American Robin. American Robin, get away from me. Okay. I'm extra silly today. I'm sorry. It's the lack of sleep. All right, we're going to wind this down to a roar now because, we just are. The hour's almost up, so I'm going to do my closing, and then I'll back up and see, Mick, I do this because of you. I will back up and, read your comments. Thank you so much for joining in on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day, so that we can honor our dear sweet Karen Peterson of the Finger Lake region of the Empire State. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities, let's focus on issues, leave labels at the door, research before you judge, and remember, war is a racket. General Smedley Butler. Okay. And I really do appreciate all the new people that came in. I mean, we had like Christine and Susie and Smokey for Prez. And if I forget a name, you're Washington Weed Reviews, all these people, I love you so. All right, let me go back here. Watcher said she's puffy-eyed and dead tired herself. Silly is good. Oh, let's see. Thanks, Lisa from RB. Great fun. Happy birthday, Karen from Watcher with tons of emojis, birthday cakes, and all that. Bless you, Lisa from Cat. Bless you, honey. 123 says I'm the best. Thank you, hon. Awesome to see you all. And Osama, once again, thank you for the theme deal. Many thanks all. It's been fun from Mark Damon. A little bit of conversation. Happy birthday to Karen. Happy birthday, dear Kay. It's been fun. You wild chatters, RB. Susie, adios. Get some rest, you. Thank you, Susie. And thanks a lot for popping into the insanity. Thanks, Lisa. Great game. Bye, everyone. Hugs from Batty. Freethinker. Great show and love all the new people. H. Happy birthday to Karen Peterson. Have a great weekend, lounger. So nice to see new people, old friends. Lisa, thanks. Great fun as always from Watcher. Thank you. A bunch of hearts from Osama. Kay says, love the show and thanks for all the love. Yes, tomorrow, same time, same channel, 2:30, we will continue the madness. Everybody's saying goodbye. Thank you all for coming. See you tomorrow. Much love. Everyone, rehemp the planet, says Benny Loco. And, thank yous and Benny, peace and love, and emojis floating wildly. Don't forget, email me with your birthdays. I like to do this. It makes it's a little bit easier when I do it this way. And, I will be mailing this card. I know it means a lot to you and Karen, Basil. You can, like I said, use it for kindling. But, that's what I have to say. And the postcard drive. Okay, signing off. Thank you, Benny. She dropped my regular address. I'm so dry. We all know I have a dry sense of humor, but I'm dry, bone dry. Okay, love you. Love you.